Hello, I'm Marcus Boston, and in today's video, we are going to discuss the frivolous or the meritless birth injury or medical malpractice case. If you've been online and you've been in some discussions or some comment sections, especially when the idea of tort reform or if they are discussing the reason for high medical bills or insurance costs, more than likely you've seen this comment. The reason why it's like this is because of all of these frivolous lawsuits. I mean, people make it seem like that's all that's being filed are frivolous or meritless cases. And the truth of the matter is that that's just not the case. And this is because the law has certain things that must happen to be able to move these cases along or to be able to resolve cases like this. And if you've listened to a lot of my videos or if you've looked at some of our other stuff, you know that you have to have medical experts. In a state like Maryland, we must have medical experts who will give an opinion as to the standard of care. In other words, what would a reasonable and prudent doctor would have done under similar circumstances. We have to have a medical expert that will testify as to what was the standard of care. And not only what was the standard of care, whether the treating doctors deviated or departed from that standard of care, causing the injury or the harm. If we do not have these medical experts, the case is not going to go anywhere. It's not going to get too far down the track, as they say, and that is because of these requirements in the law. So to think that lawyers are just going out and filing cases with no medical experts or no idea as to the standard of care or no idea as to causation or any of this stuff, that's just not going to happen because the case is not going to be successful. Defense attorneys, they're not going to be looking to enter into any type of negotiations or anything like that if they know that you haven't even met the elements of certain things. So the purpose of today's video is to try to help you understand this process and to understand medical experts, standard of care, causation, and the injury. So that is the purpose of today's video. If you have more questions or if you would like to speak with me about what's going on with your baby, maybe you're here on this birth injury side because your baby has suffered an injury at birth, maybe an HIE diagnosis, and you have questions or you would like to talk to us about doing a birth injury investigation as to the cause of your child's injury. If you've got that going on, there's a telephone number down below. What I invite you to do, go ahead and pick up the phone and call me. I speak with families like yours all the time about HIE, hypoxic ischemic encephalopathy, MAS, shoulder dystocia, brachial plexus injuries. That is what we do. One more thing. If you call me, because as I said earlier, I'm in Maryland, I practice law here in Maryland, and if you call me and you're not in Maryland, you have to understand that I have to use what we call co-counsel or local counsel. In other words, an attorney in your state, and that's something that we can look to help or assist you with, but we have to use co-counsel or local counsel if this is something that we think that we can assist you with, and you call us and you are not in Maryland. All right, that's going to be it for today's quick educational video. Again, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm one of the childbirth injury and medical malpractice attorneys practicing law here in the state of Maryland at Boston Law Group, LLC. And we will see you next time. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.